Hi, everybody.
Hey.
We're back for another Wind Down Wednesday.
Yes, we're touching.
Yes, we're kind of snuggling up over here. It's chilly outside and it's getting dark really fast, so we decided to come back inside this week. And the pollen is just absolutely crazy. And my dog is barking in the background. She's not happy. We have her closed off into the kitchen tonight because she's having tummy troubles and she's not going to get any snacks tonight.
So you're going to hear her.
Yes, probably growling and barking in the background. So just
Which is
ignore.
a good sign. That's a good sign.
Right. When she's hungry and everything, it's just she's having problems. So we're just going to keep her quarantined into the kitchen.
Oh, she's not happy right now.
No. So we apologize, didn't get a video out last week because we were trying to prepare to get ready for our wine party that we had this weekend. It was a lot of fun. We added another little feature to the wine garden back in the back because it was supposed to be a little bit chillier. We have one of those like standing heater things that you see in a lot of like commercial places to like warm up. It only warms up part of the patio out there. So we invested in a little fire pit. It has a nice little like table around the outside where people can put drinks on and everything. A little propane fueled fire pit. Oh my gosh, it was so nice.
We didn't get any pictures.
I know, we were so busy. We got to the end of the night, we were like, oh my gosh, we don't have one picture. Nothing.
Actually, I have two pictures.
Yes.
I have one of the Bianca pizza that I made.
Yeah.
I have one of the empty bottles.
Yeah. We had quite a great time. A lot of repeat customers and friends and everybody, and then some of those people brought some new friends, and they were totally blown away by all the clean crafted wine. So it's a lot of fun, and we love sharing these wines with everybody and love seeing their reactions.
Yeah.
And even after the party, Joel bumped into a couple people that were there, and they were like, wow, we know, like we've heard your speech and everything about these wines and why they're different, but they were talking about how it really is true. If we kind of overindulge in these wines the next morning, like we don't feel hungover, we don't feel sick, our stomach doesn't hurt, like we don't have a headache. They were like, these wines really are something special. They
did.
Not that I'm encouraging over drinking.
They specifically said to me that they came to a wine party before and they ordered. And they said that they definitely can tell the difference now when they go to restaurants, they order a bottle of wine. There is no doubt now in their minds. And that's what I'm trying to say is that when you order these, tonight we're going to be doing the Graffiti Town USA Cabernet. That's part of the trilogy.
That's new. We've never tried this before.
Never tried this. It's a premiere. So what I'm trying to tell you is that I ordered this again because it comes as a 3-pack and you get the red wine.
You can order it individually, but if you order it as the 3 set, it's slightly discounted. And if you don't want to order anything else, you just want to order that set, then you also get shipping included without having to meet that minimum of $150.
Oh, really?
Yes, so you could just order that set. Or if you just want one of the bottles or 2 or whatever and you want to order a bunch of other things, then you can order them individually too.
I've been looking forward to this night for 2 weeks.
Yes.
I've had that for 2 weeks.
I know. He's been so tempted to break it open and start drinking it, but we kept saying, no, we got to wait.
I'm going to do it because you'll kill me if I do it.
Yes, I know. He already drank one of the bottles from the trilogy without me, so.
But I have it coming back, though.
I know.
So we can do the Merlot next week, maybe.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it should be here by next week. And next week is Valentine's Day. Yeah, so we'll have a special video for that too. So the wine we are starting off with tonight, I'm almost positive we've done a video on this one, but it's been a while. So this is the 2021 Nest Rosé from North Coast, California. And this is actually a Scout Circle Unlocked wine. So this was originally part of just the Scout Circle Wine Club. You could only get it if you were a member of the wine club, but they do this occasionally, bring some of those wines out and make it available on the website for everybody, so you don't have to be a member of the wine club. So this is currently available for everybody. So I know some people are a little iffy about like rosés and they think, oh, it's too sweet, I don't like rosés.
It's a good rosé.
It's very fruit forward, it's nice and light. Great with a lot of different things. So it's $28 a bottle. Nest is slightly a little bit more pricier than most of the wines, anywhere ranging from like $18 a bottle to around $25 a bottle. So it's about average. We definitely have other wines that are in the 30-something price range.
Pay for.
Yeah, it's a really great wine. We've loved everything
this is a great rosé
that we've tried from Nest. So a little bit of information. This is earthy and crisp. It is 50% Primavito and 50% Sangiovese. I love a good Sangiovese. So earthy and crisp with mineral-driven notes of bright red berry, citrus, and an elegant finish. It is very smooth.
It is.
I do kind of get that berry fruitiness to it, and not necessarily citrus. And I didn't put any citrus out today, really. for us to have with this. But
I'm trying it with almost everything. Some blueberries,
okay.
some different cheeses, beef jerky, and it's a great after work wine.
And I do have specific foods out here that are supposed to go really well with this. Obviously, we have strawberries and blueberries that are probably going to play off of these flavor notes really well.
Oops.
It says, so this is a beautiful savory style of rosé for red wine lovers looking for something light and refreshing for the season.
It is. It's
Both
good.
of these grape varieties have Italian origins, typically made into hearty reds. So this rosé has a lot of flavor and some crispy acidity to wrap it up.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to try it with some of the berries before I move on into some of the savory. But, okay, so obviously these grapes have origins from Italy. So, that's why we have some leftover homemade pizza that we had from the party on Saturday night. Joel made some fresh homemade pizzas. Mm-hmm. Boy, they were a big hit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, the Bianca was gone. Mm-hmm. But it's good. It's still good. You throw it in the oven, warm it up, crispen it up a little bit. It's tasty.
Yeah.
But I will say this. Again, I reordered the trilogy because I like it. And I order the things I like. Now, this rosé, I'm not a big rosé guy, but I like this one.
Yeah.
I do like it. I
love rosé.
There's some rosés I don't like.
Yeah.
You know that I've already said. I'm like, well.
Well, so this one they say it does pair really well with charcuterie. So a little mixture of cheeses and meats and your little fruits and veggies. We have our like soft like artichoke and something.
That alouette cheese.
Yeah, the spreadable cheese, charcuterie and pizza. You know, go figure, because it's an Italian origin.
She's already been snacking, preparing this for the.
I was starving when I was, and I was like, don't mind if I do, and I just kept like taking like one for me and two for the tray. The ingredients of this wine are grapes, yeast, and sulfites. It is 0.07 grams of sugar per 5-ounce serving. 111 calories per 5-ounce serving, 0.065 grams of carbs per 5-ounce serving, no fat, no protein, vegan, gluten-free, all that good stuff. So, I don't know. What do you think? Any kind of special flavors or anything coming out?
We've done this before, but I can tell you, I think it definitely is a sweeter rosé. But it's good. It's not. It's definitely got body, sweetness, texture, but it's not like a really light. We've had some rosés that are really, really light.
Mm-hmm. Well, and this one was chilled, but it's coming
sweating,
back to room temperature.
See, it's starting to sweat.
So you definitely get like more of the flavor coming out.
Oh yes, definitely. When it's ice cold, you don't get the flavors, but now you're getting the flavors. Hence, you could have put it in the wine chiller.
Yeah, it was already kind of. I just left it in the refrigerator all day and then pulled it out like
Poor Sophie,
an hour before. I know, she's so desperate to get over here. So we're down here in Florida. We're in strawberry season. It won't be too much longer, another month or two before we're into blueberry season. So a rosé leading into spring, it starts to warm up a little bit. You start to do a little bit more with fruits and salads, and this is just a really great, that minerality they talk about too gives it just kind of this freshness to it. Mm-hmm. That is really nice.
We're in allergy season.
On the palate. Oh yeah.
I've got allergy season.
Yeah.
Duck season.
Yeah.
Allergy season.
So it says these grapes are sourced from a company called Two Worlds Wine. Again, this is from North Coast, California. Farmed with clean, crafted vineyard standards sourced from a single vineyard planted over 20 years ago. Grapes were hand harvested into small bins before going directly to press. They were fermented separately for 20 days in stainless steel, because remember, it's two different varieties of grapes, so they were fermented separately for 20 days in stainless steel, and then aged for at least 4 months in stainless steel before bottling. And then they were bottled under sustainable cork with sterile filtration. So yeah, it's 13.9% alcohol, a little bit higher level. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's 84 parts per milliliter of sulfite. So slightly higher. You really aren't going to get more than 100. Most of the store-bought wines have way higher than 100 parts per milliliter of sulfites.
But
you talk. I'm going to try some more.
It's definitely, like I said, it's definitely a rosé that I would drink again. I would buy it. I'm not a big rosé person, but I would definitely order this because, and I would actually refrigerate it.
Yes.
If I'm home alone on a Monday night, I would take it out of the fridge at 5 o'clock. And by 6 o'clock, I'd start pouring myself a glass.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you right now, it's good. It's drinkable.
Yeah, just like while you're sipping, while you're cooking,
Mm-hmm.
or some of the different foods. I gotta try it with some of the pizza.
Monday nights are usually my relaxation night, where I either go over to Sun Creek Brewery, have a couple of beers, then I come home and I usually have a glass of wine, and I make my breakfasts for the week. I make like 5 or 6 breakfast bowls. But it's like a fun, nice, relaxing. I prepare these.
You're meal prepping.
I meal prep. What I do is I could do egg whites, turkey sausage, sometimes bacon, and then diced potatoes. Potatoes O'Brien. And I cook them all up, put it in a bowl, portion, not too big. Slice of American cheese, throw it in the freezer. Throw it in the microwave for 3 minutes, stir it up, 1 minute, there's breakfast.
I know, it's a great way to, and so it's ready to go in the mornings. You kind of tend to, you get lazy in the morning. You're like, I don't want to take the time to cook anything. But if it's already ready, all you have to do is just microwave it. It's perfect.
4 minutes, it's ready to go. While the coffee's percolating, by the time the coffee's done, boom, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Blackout Coffee.
Local Florida company.
Yes.
Love this wine with the freshness of the vegetables and this spreadable cheese.
Yeah.
Just nice and light. It just kind of really plays off each other really well.
You're on another little blast.
Yeah.
A little blast for you.
To go with my pizza. This pizza is still delicious.
I know. I know. But I was talking to a friend of mine. I get the dough from Publix.
Mm-hmm.
And a friend of mine used to work there, and he told me that it is made fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Homemade. It's homemade dough. And you can't make this. I mean, honestly, it's hard to make this dough. I mean, it's just perfect.
What's really nice too is you can either buy it like in like a ball of dough, and then you can roll it out, shape it out however you want to, or you can buy it where it's already been rolled and pressed into a perfect circle. So you literally, all you have to do is spray the pan, lay it out on your pizza stone or whatever.
Look at it.
He has a great technique where he puts a little like butter and garlic on it, and puts it into the oven first to kind of crispen up the crust a little bit, and then he takes it out, adds the topping sauce, everything like that too, and then sticks it back into the oven. It comes out perfectly.
Because the middle, if you do the dough like that, if you just throw it in raw, everything else cooks and browns, and the middle is still kind of chewy. So you want to cook the crust initially with some butter on it, get it warmed up in the middle so it's actually cooked. Then throw your toppings on, throw it back in for 7 or 8 minutes, boom, at 425. And it comes out like that, crispy crust.
Love this with the pizza.
I gotta do a video where
It really goes perfectly.
I do a video where I cook.
Again, like they said in the description, normally when you're having pizza, I would normally go for like a red wine, something that really enhances and complements the flavors. But if you're looking for something a little bit
This
lighter,
is actually right. I mean, this
it still goes great with probably any kind of like Italian.
This wine would go great with pizza, honestly. If you're gonna have pizza,
But it's very versatile too, because you think about like making a spring salad with some of these berries and some spinach and chicken or something else like that on there. This would also be perfect to go like that direction.
right? But it's a versatile wine. Are you checking to see what she's doing?
Yes, just making sure. Sorry. Okay. Sorry. I had to make sure.
We have a sick dog.
I'm trying to make sure she's not trying to escape
I
from
think
the
she's
kitchen.
sick in the head. Because honestly, because like, if she was over here right now and I threw treats down, she'd eat everything.
Yes.
But she'd have a lot of problems later.
Yeah, she is not doing well right now. I'm trying a bunch of different things to try to get it back to
Her appetite
normal.
hasn't changed.
No, she's acting like herself.
She's wolfed down the chicken.
I made some just regular chicken, nothing to it, just baked chicken. Scarf that right down.
Well, that's the whole thing about dogs. And my mother, who had a career with a boarding kennel for 30 years, said if the animal is sick with problems, digestive problems, if they still have an appetite, they're good.
Yeah.
It's probably just a minor inflammation
Something
thing.
in the digestive tract, just trying to work it out.
Right. We all have problems, right? Come on.
Our what we call Project AMP, that's our annual convention. And this past year they had these 3 wines that were specially made for part of this celebration, which you can buy on the website. Because we're Scout and Cellar, we have like the ampersand symbol in between, so we're Project AMP. So this was special and for that. But excuse me, I keep burping. I know you gotta burp me. But so this has been around for several months because this came out I think back like in I don't know, maybe October.
Right, here we go.
So yeah, definitely really curious to try. With the one that we had so far, that was it was a red blend, right?
It was a red blend.
This is pretty dark.
Look at how dark that is.
So it's a cab, so you expect it to be dark.
I mean, that is a bold smell.
Okay, so are you getting any flavor notes right off the bat? This smells like earthy to me. Is that what you're getting when you?
I'm getting earthy.
Okay.
I am. Hold on, I have to eat something else. Let me get a cracker.
I know, to cleanse your palate a little bit from the rosé.
Eat some crust, I might give you.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that in a second. So, a little bit about this wine. It is 85.3% Cabernet. It's also 14.7% Merlot. Slight little blend there, and again, that's typically done because they do that to achieve a particular taste. Because they don't add any other fillers or colors or additives or anything else like that to create the taste that they want. They will take different grapes and blend them together until they achieve the right kind of taste that they were.
This is a lighter
they were
tasting
hoping
Cabernet.
For. It's not like a really dry, heavy.
No,
kind of
it's a lighter, like Pinot Noirish Cabernet.
That doesn't seem like that would be possible.
On my palate, maybe it's the sweetness of the rosé. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm getting almost like heavy Pinot Noirish, a borderline Merlotish heaviness.
So this is described as earthy and bold, with notes of red raspberry, black raspberry, red plum, eucalyptus, and sage. Okay, so there's the herbiness that you get, the
sage?
Earthy. Yeah, eucalyptus and sage. Yeah. So that is going to kind of affect the taste of the wine. So it says, wow, this is a really tasty Cabernet. For fans of ripe, juicy, bold cabs that are drinkable right now, grab all you can of this very limited wine. It's going to be the hit of the season, and it'll be gone before you know it.
That's why you order. Sometimes you order. I'm considering honestly, like ordering like 5 of these trilogy packs because.
Really?
Well, because you put them away. Mm-hmm. You put them away. You put them in like a wine rack because they're not going to be around. And if there's a particular one, now this one, I mean, so what as a cab? What do you think?
This is not my favorite.
It's not my favorite either. It's good.
I like the red blend way better than this.
It's fruity.
Yeah.
But we've got another bottle coming, so I'll just.
I think it's maybe if we have it with other things. There's a lot of times where we have these wines on Wine Down Wednesday with just the snacks and stuff like that. We have one reaction, but then another night we haven't had other wines with it, and we're serving it with just a particular food, and it's spectacular.
Well, when we get this back, we'll probably have the cab with steak or something. Mm-hmm. Yeah, filet mignon. Mm-hmm. And it might taste totally different. Mm-hmm. I'm having beef jerky now, but this is spicy beef jerky.
So this is normally $38 a bottle if you just buy it individually. If you buy it in the 3-pack, it's $99 for the 3 wines. So it is a little bit cheaper. You save a little bit of money if you buy it in the 3-pack. They call it trilogy, yes. So art is a subjective sign of expression, and graffiti is no exception. At first glance, it may be easy to question the artistic value, much like the outside of a bottle of wine. But when you dive in, immerse yourself, and experience all that goes into the layers of color. Are you laughing at the dog barking?
Yeah. Quiet!
Technique and style, you'll find that Graffiti Town is art at its finest. So take a sip for yourself and try.
Let me show you the bottle. The bottle... Look at the artwork. Mm-hmm. Interesting, huh?
It does look like a wall in a city that has like graffiti on it.
I mean, it's a funky company.
It's a very dry wine.
It's a funky company. I mean, it's honestly the whole thing about it is like
they're always venturing out and trying different things.
I've fallen in love with the wines. Mm-hmm. Honestly, I really have. It's like you have to experience something of a higher grade before you can ever. Actually, take that back. Here's a quote. Mm-hmm. You have to experience something of a much lower grade before you can appreciate something of a higher grade. So, something that you go to the restaurants, you go to Carrabba's, you go to Olive Garden, wherever you go, you order a bottle of Merlot or Cabernet with your meal, or even the Texas Roadhouse or Longhorn. They're going to bring you probably Coppola. They're going to bring you Meiomi. They're going to bring you the other ones. I don't think they do like the cheaper ones like Yellowtail, those restaurants. They do the higher end.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, and if you've never had these wines before, you drink those and you're like, oh yeah, these are really great wines. We used to love those wines.
We did. We drank them all the time.
But now that we've had these clean crafted wines, whenever you don't know this is what wine is supposed to taste like.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you go back and try to drink those other wines, you're like, oh, this has like a really like
Our
chemical
friends
taste
told
to
me
it.
that the other night. Monday night, I saw them. They were like, we literally went through a whole case of wine, and we went to the restaurant the other night, and we said, I cannot believe how crappy this tastes.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a $36 bottle of wine at the restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
I said, $36? I said, for $36, you can have a Conte de la Terre red,
Mm-hmm.
which I ordered. I ordered one bottle, but
And that's your favorite.
oh my God, that's a special night.
So this wine, it says it pairs really well with short ribs, burgers, blue cheeses, and happiness. So we are kind of in that season right now where you might still be barbecuing, short ribs, smoking, burgers,
I got a smoker.
anything with blue cheese on it. It's not your smoker though. It's in your
Nobody buys it.
inventory.
If nobody buys it, I'm keeping it.
So I forgot to mention before. Oh no, I did say this is $38 a bottle.
$38.
Okay, so some other
It is
facts.
high end.
It is 12.5% alcohol. It is 0.05 grams per liter of residual sugar, 47 parts per milliliter of sulfite. So reds are typically much lower on that end. 100 calories per 5-ounce serving, 0.007 grams of carbs per 5-ounce serving, 0 fat, no protein, vegan and gluten-free. That's always typical of all of these wines. So a little bit about the process. You want to share something real fast?
Well, yeah, I do. So the carb count. Everybody's concerned with the carb count. You drink a beer. Okay, so your typical beer, a Mick Ultra, what is it, like 3.8 carbs?
Yeah, I think.
Okay, Miller Lite's 2.9 or 3.2. Okay, so a glass of this is way less than a Miller Lite or a Mick Ultra. And you're getting 1,000 times better taste, which I like Miller
Again,
Lite.
I know some people you just want a beer.
Right,
And sometimes like having a glass of wine is perfect too.
right. But I'll tell you this. This is a good Cabernet, good enough to order again, but it's not a great Cabernet.
Yeah, I liked the red blend in this trilogy better.
I like the red. I like the Merlot too. You're gonna like the Merlot. I drank it though.
I know. I would love to taste the Merlot.
I cheated on her with the Merlot.
Yes, he did.
I did. I'm sorry.
So it did say this has like notes of plum, which we have same here to eat with it tonight, and that was really nice. It just kind of adds another.
The plum.
Yeah, it blends really perfectly with the wine. Having some of this like garlic and herb like crusted cheese, also like very creamy cheese, but it kind of plays off. It doesn't really enhance the earthiness of the wine. I can taste like the what do they say, eucalyptus and sage.
But you can
like,
taste it?
Yeah.
I can't taste that.
I definitely get like those kind of vibes when I'm drinking it. So
That's a good cab. It's a good cab.
This is from.
I'm gonna fruit it.
It's sourced. The sourcing partners, it says,
Fruit
are
flies.
from Heart Arrow. Excuse me again. Heart Arrow Ranch, Gonzales Vineyard. The wine appellation is from Eagle Peak AVA in California. I'm not sure, what does AVA mean?
Ava?
No, it's not really Ava. Sourced
Heaven
from
needs me, Ava.
I know. Sourced from two of our oldest grower partners, meeting the Clean Crafted Commitment, planted in 1993 and in 2003. Each vineyard site picked by hand at night to maintain freshness and aromatics. Each varietal was vinified separately, fermented in stainless steel for 14 to 21 days. The Cabernet aged in French oak for 6 months, while the Merlot aged in stainless steel. The varietals were blended, then aged further. Bottled with sterile filtration. And the ingredients are grapes, tartaric acid, yeast, malolactobacteria, and sulfites.
Okay.
That's it.
I'm just gonna throw this out there. This wine kind of wears on me as I go along.
What do you mean wears on you? Good or bad?
Good.
Oh, okay.
Good. It tastes better. You know, I'm a red guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I love dark reds. This is really, I'm digging this.
Okay.
I'm having some beef jerky. I took a bite of the pizza, some peppers, some red pepper, some orange peppers.
Oh, I could
some
definitely
plum.
sleep with like some smoky meat. This
Okay.
definitely would be
I
fantastic.
fruited it.
Oh, okay.
Put the fruit in there. Like I haven't done that in a long time.
It's been a little while since you've done that. I'm trying some of the parm crisps on here.
Oh, yeah.
Because that kind of like drier, saltier cheese.
Kind of cleanses the palate.
What about I'm curious about the turkey pepperoni.
I've tried it. Let me see. Turkey pepperoni, fun fact, is literally almost zero fat in it, and regular pepperoni is way more calories. Mm-hmm. You can eat like on the package like 27 slices of turkey pepperoni and get 120 calories. Mm. You can just sit there and snack on turkey pepperoni. Drink wine, you know, whatever.
It's a nice little pick-me-up, a little bit of protein if you mix it with some other fruits or
How about our
veggies or
homemade
something
beef
like that.
jerky
Oh my gosh, it's fantastic.
From Nick.
Yeah.
Cheers to Nick.
Yeah, he does a great job.
He does.
Came through for us on our wine party. That was
That's
big
all
hit
that's
of the yeah.
That's it?
Yeah, that was all that's left. Yeah, everybody liked it.
Oh yeah, people were digging the food.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny, this wine party, they were getting up multiple times to go back to the table.
I know, it was good. A lot of people were kind of scared to get up and like go fill up their plate because they feel like everybody's watching them and like, oh, they're going back for more.
Oh yeah. No.
But as we were talking about the wines, I kept pointing out different things on the table and saying, oh, by the way, you know, you drink this wine, see how you feel about it, but it pairs really well with these certain things that we have on the table, so feel free to come up and grab. We're just going to kind of socialize and taste for a little bit before we talk any more about it or move on to the next wine. So
We have a crew now. There's a crew, they come to our parties.
yeah, some regulars.
Cheers to all you guys.
Yeah,
You're watching?
it's a lot of fun. We love to hear what you think about these different wines. And again, how it tastes from one person to the next, it does vary.
We should surprise them at the next party. We should do like a great climax of the next party.
I have a couple in mind. I'm kind of targeting a little bit, not the very end of March because that's Easter this year.
You did the Conde de la Terre red at the end. I mean, that was the best. I had goosebumps, even though I was tired, exhausted, and I had drank 3 bottles of wine.
He was totally hyping it up.
Oh my god, this is the one.
I know
looking at me like,
you were sniffing the wine when you opened it, and you were like, "Oh, this is the best." You're going to get really excited. And it's like, now you hyped it up so much. What if I don't think it's spectacular?
People are looking at me as I'm smelling it. They're going.
I know they're like,
oh
what?
God. And she's
what
talking.
What are you doing?
I'm like, I had goosebumps. I was like, oh my god, I love this wine.
Mm-hmm.
I swear to God, that's my favorite wine. I ordered it. I'm gonna order. I'm gonna put a big order in next week. I got a big check coming in, so I'm gonna put a big order in next week.
Okay.
But I'm gonna order like 5 or 6 bottles of Conde de la Terre red.
I'm gonna have to order some more too because most of my wine inventory we went through at the wine party. So
you have to give me something for Valentine's Day. I want a good wine for Valentine's Day.
Okay. I can do that.
I need a good gift.
Okay.
What do you get me for Valentine's Day? Give me anything?
Me.
You give me a t-shirt? Give me a t-shirt.
A t-shirt. Speaking of t-shirts, you know what my son like randomly told me last night, like a birthday idea because his birthday's coming up next month. He was like, I would really love if you would just buy me a t-shirt that says Dr. Pepper on it. Like
I bought one for Bob.
Like just like the color of the label, that kind of
Kohl's.
like that like maroon color, and it just says in the Dr. Pepper script across the front. He would like, I would love it if you bought me. I was like, really? That's what you want for your 16th birthday is a Dr. Pepper t-shirt? He's like, yeah.
This is what I'm telling you. These kids want these vintage t-shirts.
Mm-hmm.
They will pay anything to get them.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Nate says, Dad, in New York City, my son lives in Manhattan. There's a whole store.
Mm-hmm.
They go around to auctions and garage sales. Shirts from 1978 hanging there for $180. One t-shirt.
Because it's true vintage. It's not like a replication.
Yeah, and there's apparently it's the stitching or whatever. Like this t-shirt here is like, it's a Kohl's t-shirt. I got it 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah.
But if it said the Dr. Pepper, I bought Bob a Dr. Pepper t-shirt.
Yeah.
For Christmas one year.
Yeah.
He still has it. He
Yeah.
never wears it.
Just going to interject real fast. Had this with the smoky Gouda, and that's fantastic too. The smokiness from the beef jerky and the smoky Gouda, definitely highly recommend if you're going to pair this with some kind of meal. Definitely.
Fine. You first taste it as it goes down, and you eat what you're eating. This definitely is working for me. So I would give this an 8.5. I'd give this an 8.5.
I'm not a big Cab fan to begin with, but I would probably say this is like a 7.
What?
It's like a 7 for me.
What?
Yeah.
That's not good.
I mean,
Are you serious?
It's okay. There are other cabs in the Scout and Cellar
8.5
inventory
okay,
that I definitely like better.
If I say 9, it's not a 9. But if I say 9, you're talking. Conte de la Terre is 10 to me.
Yeah.
That's 10. That's the only wine in my book that's a 10. Conte de la Terre Red.
Okay.
I would never give perfection.
The Middle Jane Cab, and the Cab Reserve, I love that one. The Bernard's Cab, oh, that's fantastic.
What about
That's
the
a definitely
bookbinder?
higher quality, higher end wine. It's like $75 a bottle. But hey, we have Valentine's Day coming up. You want a special wine
I want
to
that.
share with your special person? The Bernard's Cab is, ooh, it'll give you goosebumps.
Give me goosebumps on Valentine's Day.
I don't know that I can get that in time if I order it now.
I want the. How about what's the bookbinder's expensive one? Is that the Cabernet?
It is a bookbinder's cab, so it's not the book. We don't have Bookbinder's Apprentice anymore, but we do have regular bookbinders. It's
That
a
was
black
my
label.
favorite. The Bookbinder's Apprentice. I swear to God, I like Sun, Wind, and Soul, but it does not compare to Bookbinder's Apprentice Red. That was my go-to wine. I asked her to order like 6 bottles of it.
Now your go-to red wine is Conte de la Terre.
It's expensive.
It is a little. It's more
It's
expensive than the
expensive.
Bookbinder's Apprentice.
It is. It's pricey, but I will tell you this: this is working on me, and I like it, and it's tasty.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been reds that we've done that I really. What was the one red that we did I really didn't like? There was one I really didn't like. You didn't like it either. We kind of just let it go. Remember what was that one night? Wango Tango.
Oh,
Wango Tango.
it's not Wango Tango.
It's that new shit.
It's Tango Tango.
The
is,
red.
Is what red did we have of
It
theirs?
wasn't good.
Syrah.
It was the Syrah.
The Tango Syrah.
We didn't.
Yeah, we
neither
really.
one of us.
We
Well,
weren't fans of that one.
Rewatch the video. We're probably like.
We're like, eh.
We're like, yeah. We didn't. We hit like up to there. That was it. And then we went over there, produced the video. But
I think we eventually finished it with something, but
you did. I didn't have any.
Definitely, it was not
I think
my
on Monday or
favorite.
Tuesday
And
night-
Tango is a New Zealand wine, so it's from they have very limited wines that come from that region.
It was one of the few times I didn't really like it. There was a rosé too I didn't like. She loved it. I didn't like it. There's a rosé that we did.
One of the rosés, really?
I don't like it. This one I really like.
Okay. I think I pretty much liked all of the rosés
All right.
that we've had.
Not 8.5, but 8. I'll give
Okay.
this Cabernet 8.5 is a little high. The rosé I'm gonna I'll give an 8 to that too. Actually, I'll give an 8.5 to that rosé.
I'm like 8.5 or 9 for the rosé.
8.5.
I love the wines that have
We
what they
both
call
love it.
the minerality to it because it just gives it this like crisp, clean taste to it.
If we both love both wines, they're going down tonight.
Yeah.
Both going down.
Well, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap this up because we do have a little bit more work we have to do tonight. So
Yes.
we hope that you guys enjoyed the video and the description of these wines. Definitely give it a try. Always lots of great deals going on Scout and Cellar rotating through. I think there's a deal right now that just started today on Oso Pardo.
Yes.
So definitely check that out. And anything else on there, if you're not sure what to buy, there is a wine quiz that you can take. So you just answer some questions. It'll point you in the right direction. They are very good about putting descriptions on there that are very accurate about the way that the wines taste and what they pair with. So you have a much better chance of finding stuff that you like. And always, they have a really high quality customer satisfaction. If you ever buy something and you just absolutely don't like it, contact the company and they will do whatever they can to make it right.
Little side note before I sign off, I will say this. I'm going to put a link specifically to the trilogy tonight if you want to try this. We've been doing this the last couple of weeks.
Okay.
It's trilogy. So I'm going to put a link in the comment section for the trilogy wine. It's $99, free shipping. You can try these. These are very unique wines. You may have a completely different opinion of this cab than we do, but I can tell you right now, it's a solid 8. I take back the 8.5. It's a solid 8. I'm gonna put the link in there. Go to our Facebook page, like it. Go to our YouTube, our Rumble pages. You can watch the videos. Subscribe, like, share. If you like what you see, share it with your friends. Send us comments. Send us private messages. I don't care. I'm not gonna. Don't send me any nudes. Just but just if you want to talk, we'd be happy to talk about the wines. Send you more information. We both are very responsive. The Facebook page especially.
Yes.
That's where we're responsive. I get notifications, she gets notifications. A lot of times I let them go because I know she's going to deal with it. But other than that,
we hope you guys have a great week,
yes,
and
we'll see you
make
on
sure you're
Valentine's
planning
Day.
for Valentine's Day, 1 week from today.
Yes, I bought her something special.
Yes, you did.
I did. I got. You better buy me something special.
Oh my gosh, it's a surprise.
It's a surprise. All right, see you later.
Bye.
Is it turn off?
No, it's still blinking.